Late nights, long boxes on the floor. Waveforms dancing, can't ask for more. Mic check, laughter, a pull this string. Two voices locked in a four-color scheme. Catholic's pages, Julien's enclosed. Talking image like it matters the most. From Spawn to Saga, every line it's true. Create our own hearts breaking through. No cage required, just passion and ink. Every panel says more than you think. This is love, comics for fun and profit. Falling hard every time we talk it. Image books, yeah, they changed our lives. Created dreams and unscripted drives. Count and drew page by page. We stay, yeah. In love with the stories, it won't play it safe. Indie sparks and bold ideas. Wrists on a page, no corporate fears. From invincible punches to east to west fate. Every series feels personal, this first day, babe. Buying, selling, breaking it down. But the heart of it all keeps bringing us back around. Long run, short boxes, shipping delays. Still worth it for those image days. Ownership matters, voices ring through. These are the books we hold dear. This is love, comics for fun and profit. Can't quit it, don't wanna stop it. Image worlds, where anything goes. Truth in the art, freedom in prose. The kind of drew side by side, we say. These comics taught us a better way. Needed, no endless reset. Stories that dare to place their bets. Every episode's a Valentine to creators betting on their own spine. This is love, yeah, this is real. Press a record, let it passion refinish. Comics synced in our souls, more than a catalog. It's the goal. Kind of true, here's to every star. Comics for fun and profit. Fade out, pages turn. Mic goes cold. Still in love with the stories we're bold enough to hold.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Colin Drew with your sneak peek at next week, episode number 1009 for Comics originally releasing January 28th, 2026. But before Drew and I get into what's coming up in your local comic book shops this coming Wednesday, Drew, what do you got in the world of comics? And I made you watch the He-Man trailer. I'm sorry, Masters of the Universe trailer.
Yeah. He had dropped it in our group chat a while ago, and I was I ignored it because I thought it was a cartoon show. And he's like, "What'd you think?" And I said, well, "I'm not watching that." And he's like, "No, watch it." And it turned out it was like a real movie and looked really good. And
blockbuster cast, all kinds of people in here.
Yeah, I barely remember that show from my youth, but I think I must have been a little too old for it. Maybe you were. It
was legitimately right in between us, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I know I watched it though, and I either watched it because of Arrested Development or because you were digging it. I can't remember why, but yeah, I knew I know Skeletor and She-Ra and He-Man and the Castle Grayskull, Castle Grayskull. Yeah, and but then you were rattling off all these other cast members and who they were playing, and I was like, I don't remember any of those characters. I don't remember any of them. And so I would. But it looked good. It looked pretty good, and that should be a big hit, especially coming off like the nostalgia wins with Barbie and such.
I think comes out in June.
Yeah, I think it'll do really well. But we were talking about something before we got on air, and I still have questions. So you got a sous vide for Christmas.
Sous vide, yes.
And you can make your steak in a and you boil it in water first?
Correct. So when you're making a steak and you want a medium well, a medium rare, it's all about internal temperature, correct?
Okay.
So you just set the exact internal temperature you want your steak to be at. You seal, either vacuum seal or whatever, your steak in a bag with whatever you want, like salt and pepper, if you have some other marinade or other spices or whatever
in the bag.
In the bag before you do anything.
Okay.
Then you water bath it. The app tells you exactly how long it's going to be in the bath based on thickness and exactly how you want it cooked. You know, usually about an hour and a half. I think my medium steak took an hour.
An hour in water.
In a water bath,
Not
yes.
boiling, but warm?
No. Getting it to exactly the 125 or 145 degree temperature, whatever it is. I can't remember.
Okay.
So then, ding, your steak is perfect, is done and at its temperature, but
it's
watered. So then I just take the cast iron skillet, get it super hot, throw in some butter and a few other spices and things on it, sear the outside of it to get the crust and the flavor that I like on the outside. Take it off, let it rest for 5-6 minutes. Perfect on the inside. Got that crust and everything like I like on the outside.
Does it come with a special bag and sealer, or is it just a Ziploc?
No, that's all separate. You can do Ziploc, or you can do the vacuum seal stuff, whatever you want to do. And
you can do a Ziploc bag?
Yep.
Oh.
100%.
Okay. So if I'm home from work and I'm going to be hungry in an hour and a half to 2 hours, then I can do it sous vide. But otherwise, it's not a quick make a meal type of thing.
I think that's pretty quick.
An hour and a half?
Well, you're not doing anything. It's just sitting there. You're doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most people get off work at 4 o'clock. They eat at 6:30 or 6 or whatever.
Nobody gets off at 4 o'clock but you, dude. Nobody gets off at 4 o'clock but you. Everybody else works till 5 or 6. And we all got not 3-minute commutes. So you can take your sous vide and shove it.
Don't shame me for my 11-minute commute.
Shove your sous vide up your butt. God.
Yeah, so I can do the water bath, and then I have, if I want to do whatever, the side dish or whatnot, it's all good to go.
You can make 6 side dishes in the time it takes for that steak to get done. All right. Well, I mean, it's probably tender, right?
It's very tender. Very tender.
All right. I mean, I like the idea of it. Maybe a weekend meal.
Well, I mean, I know how much attention you pay when you're cooking. You're never bouncing back and forth doing 100 things.
Yeah.
So, you don't dry anything out. It's exactly the internal temperature you want. You just sear it on each side for a minute.
Yeah. That's kind of neat. I do like my kitchen gadgets. So
love a good kitchen gadget.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So very cool. Oh, we got a special treat. We have our hot list. Before we do our regular hot list from our good friends at CBSI, they have collected and posted, and I missed it somehow, the top 10 comics of all of 2025. They did that all the way back on the 1st of January, and I missed it. So we didn't talk about this, did we?
No, we did not.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll recognize what they are, because we've been paying attention all year round, all last year.
Yeah,
but we
the
should
first
talk.
one kind of punches you in the mouth, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we should talk through them real quick and see what they are. Kyle, you want to do it?
Yeah. So we're going to head first over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com. They have their Hot 10 list for all of 2025.
On the front page there, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Hot 10 Comics of 2025, as done in years past. It's a summation of the year's CBSI Hot 10, using a scoring system: 10 points for number 1, appearances down in reverse only, for 1 point for number 10. So this is their kind of how they graded it based on how everything scored out. And the number one book, Hot 10 for 2025, of course, Absolute Batman #1. It's the only repeat. This was also a book that was on their list for 2024.
Okay. And really, they probably could have thrown 7, 2, 15, several other Absolute Batmans on here if they wanted to, right?
Yeah, and subsequent printings and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it had 4 appearances on the different lists. Yeah. It was just a dynamite book for 2025, and of course, one of the most popular and fastest rising of all of last year.
Yeah.
The number 2 book is Street Fighter #1.
Wow.
It was a sneaky surprise.
Yeah.
Because it was on several times on their hot list. Had 2 stops at spot #1. So it was another great one. At rank 3, Omega Men #3. This is, of course, the first appearance of Lobo, and it spiked on multiple different occasions last year.
6 different appearances. Wow.
Yeah. So it was in there just anytime we talked about Supergirl or Jason Momoa or anything like that, boom, that one popped. At rank 4, we have Wolverine #8. This is, of course, the Helverine book.
Oh, yes.
That spent several weeks on the top one with 3 strong appearances on the list. At rank 5, we had Superman, A Friendship Unleashed. This was the Milkbone Dog book. This was the crypto book that was you had to buy milk bones and send them in or something like that, dog biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
At rank 6, we had ASM 129, which is, of course, first appearance of the Punisher. A lot of Spider-Man talk, a lot of Punisher talk, a lot of speculation on that last year. So that one made multiple appearances on the Hot 10. At rank 7, Sentry #1 was another big one on there. Thunderbolts, Sentry, all those different things on there. That, of course, was a lot of our speculation for 2025. DC's All-In Special #1 is rank 8. It made 4 appearances on the list, scoring quite a few points on that one. Of course, it was DC's biggest event, I guess, of 2025.
It surprises me, though, it was only 4 times. I would have thought it was more. And same with Absolute Batman. It says it was only on 4 times. I could have swore it was a lot more, but maybe not the first issue.
Yeah. At rank 9, Spawn 356.
Yeah.
This was a Mark Spears book. Mark Spears dominated 2024, and this Spawn cover of his was big in 2025 with 3 appearances. And at rank 10, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Of course, that's the book that I think they said the Supergirl movie is going to be based on, so it spiked and popped up quite a few different times on that one. So those were your most frequent 2025 Hot 10 books.
I have a quibble with their methodology.
Okay.
So,
we usually do.
Yeah. And I remember some of these being in here a lot more than what they're saying. So, it's their stuff, but maybe it was on the other one, the other cover price list that I saw them more often or something, and maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It just feels like they didn't catch them all, but maybe they probably know their stuff better than I do.
It's possible that we paid closer attention to their Hot 10 than they even do.
Yeah, that's cool though. Good stuff, and a lot of FOMO for me on some of those that I never got. So for sure. And now I guess we just go to our standard Hot 10 and see what could be on this year's list if it has staying power.
Yeah, we can just pivot right over.
Maybe not right over.
Yep, I'm right there. I had to make sure it popped up. All right, sorry. A lot of throat clearing today. I'm trying to keep you guys out of that. All right, here is our Hot 10 list for January 23rd, 2026. And our number one book, of course, Exquisite Corpses, number one. With a huge jump in volume from last week's announcement, over 120 on the secondary list. Averaging $36, a high of 70, and a CGC 9.8 going for $245. Of course, cover A was the big one. And then we had that one per store that came out secretly a few weeks before or after it. And that hit a high of $199. The Ash Can hit $155.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of craziness.
Yeah, and another issue dropped this week, so I think it's on 10 maybe? 9 or 10.
Yeah. At rank 2, Nightwing's 134, the Sweater Weather cover. New this week, this appears to be the standout Sweater Weather variant for the batch so far, with over 100 sold, averaging $12 with a high of 21 for this cheesecake cover.
It's like looking in a mirror, right, Kyle?
I know. I don't know how they did it. It must be AI. They caught me somehow.
Yeah, they got a glimpse of you with your shirt off.
Psylocke Ninja, number one. The 1 in 200 variant, Drew.
Wow.
Tim Seeley written art germ on the cover. Normally, we would abstain including such a high ratio incentive, but honestly, this is outperforming most other examples. While many 1 in 100 types sell 2 or 3 copies, $20 above ratio, this shocked us with a dozen sold at an average of 340 with a high of $375. Not quite double ratio, Drew.
Yeah.
But I wonder if CBSI ran it by Aaron Churchill like we like.
Yeah.
We shall see. At rank 4, Action Comics 645, the George Perez cover. Rumors that Gunn is looking to cast Maxima as a secondary villain in the next Superman movie has triggered many to seek out her first appearance from these cheap dollar boxes. Following no sales in previous weeks, we have now seen 60 sales, rising to an average of $10, with highs around 24.
I think I've seen an entire long box of this exact comic at the dime sale and glossed right over it.
Gloss right over it, just moving on.
Yeah.
At rank 5, the aforementioned Absolute Batman number 1, another 100 sold. Now hitting an average of 163, highs at 240. This book's still a monster.
Another 5 points for next year's.
Yeah, exactly. At rank 6, our boys with Beauty number 1. Following this week's premiere of the show, which got mixed reviews, the comic still saw gains in volume, with more than 35 sold. Cover A averaging $31 with a high of 40, and a CGC 9.8 going for $142. The Jenny Frison cover B averaging $49 of 70, and a CGC 9.8 for $200.
I'm gonna watch this. I watched the trailer. Three of the episodes dropped, I think. And I was watching the trailer, and I was like, a little slow, but I know it's. I barely remember it actually.
Oh yeah.
Besides the, the plot driver, of the getting
the beauty shop
being beautiful, and I was like, I can't remember what happens actually, so I could be watching it for the first time. But then I was like, maybe I should read the comic again so that I have something to compare to see how far they stray. But maybe that's a bad idea. So I've been flip-flopping on what to do. I guess I should just watch it cold.
You're a good big Kutcher guy, so you should be fine.
Yep.
At rank 7, DC Comics presents 47 new trailers dropping this week, turning childhood dreams into reality. Now, who knows how good the movie will end up being, but Castle Grayskull was phenomenal. Back on the list with about 20 sold, Rawls averaging $110 with a high of $150, while CGC 9.8s, there were 2 sales for $1,300 this week.
Okay, so the first appearance of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was not in the first issue of? It was in this.
I'm going to assume yes.
Wow, I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, or this was just the one that everybody's going for, but I assume this is the first appearance.
Well,
first
pretty,
comic appearance.
pretty cool.
Yeah. At rank 8, Mega Man Legends Timelines #1, the 1 in 5, Josh Perez cover. Rising up 2 rungs on the list this week, thanks to a gain in price with another 20 sold, bringing the average to more than $20 with a new high of $30 for good old Mega Man.
Now this is people that are huge fans of the game,
Yep.
like yourself, but not
Yes.
comic people, and so they don't know anything about pre-orders or solicitation cycles or anything. And then some Reddit poster said, "I got the new Mega Man." And they're like, "What?" And then they go to eBay and that's how they get it, right? That's what's
sounds
going on.
about
This
right.
This is video game crossover sales that may or may not lead to long-term comic readers, but still great.
Yep, absolutely. At rank 9, Exquisite Corpses #9 in foil. With all the hoopla around issue 1 with the announcements, we shouldn't be shocked to see the newest foil thank you edition performing better than many, with more than 15 sold, averaging 45 with a high of 75.
This is yet another like a freebie to comic book shops.
Yep, another thank you edition. And at rank 10, Everything Dead is Dying #1. Last week saw copies hit as high as $20, but with only a handful of sales. Didn't know there was enough volume to add to the list, but this week we saw that volume double with about a dozen sold, bringing the average to 23 and a high of 28.
Just got the final issue in this week, so issue 5, finishing it up, see what it's all about, how it sticks the landing. We don't really know what the hype is, right? Is this the one where it was like nobody knows? This hasn't been optioned officially anywhere, and
That sounds right.
People don't know where the heat's coming from. Yeah,
Yeah,
could just be the Jacob Phillips art, maybe.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Notable sales: Vengeance of the Moon Knight #1, MRRC. This rare virgin variant sold this week for $2,000 on a best offer. They were asking $3,000. This book had a very limited print run, possibly under 300 books.
What's the MRRC stand for? Do we know?
I'm not real sure off the top of my head.
Let me Google that.
See if you can find out. Just a virgin edition.
Given out only to Marvel's MRCC members, Marvel Retailer Resource Center members. So that's like a retailer incentive, I guess.
Yeah, some sort of retailer incentive that's even rarer than the rare.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So sorry you didn't get one of those, Drew.
No, not a retailer.
And Twilight Children #1.
Okay.
New York Comic-Con edition. This incredibly rare, limited to 200 Darwin Cook variant from New York Comic-Con 2015. This variant sold for $1,150 on 20 bids.
And sadly, the late Darwin Cook won't be doing any more variants, so it's very limited.
And things to keep an eye on, Drew. Wonder Man #1, with this week's premiere of the show already getting positive reviews. It's a good idea to keep an eye on this book. Next week, we saw more than a dozen sale. Highs at just $8, and CGC 9.8s at $65. So,
Is that on
still room in there.
Disney Plus?
I have no idea. And Mr. Miracle #1. On the heels of that show, we should look forward to this forthcoming DC animated series that is apparently searching for a voice for Darkseid. More news will bring folks back to this series that appears to be the basis for this show. So,
All right.
a few sold, highs of $15 on that Mr. Miracle #1, but more to come from that.
Super cool. Super cool.
Speaking of super cool, I always have a good time when we do our Image Comics previews, Drew, and nobody was more shocked than me to see the cover and see that we have had 10 years of I Hate Fairyland.
Wow.
Yeah. And their milestone 50th issue on its second iteration of that.
So I must have been wrong about it already having a run of 50, and this was the second run of 50?
No, I think you're 100% correct in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they are going to lead off with Lorenzo de Felicia's Red Roots.
Okay. Professional killer. The lives of a professional killer and a high school teacher are bound by a terrifying, mysterious force. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is he's the artist on Oblivion Song, the Kirkman book. That's where I know that name from. Okay. All right.
Yep. It appears this is an ongoing action adventure, crime and mystery, $5 book, 48 pages.
Yeah.
Good looking interiors. Everybody's got a jacked up face.
Yeah.
But not too shabby. All right, next book is the I Hate Fairyland 50th issue. Cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, cover E, cover F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. We got covers from everyone. The 1 in 250 is a Todd McFarlane.
Ha!
The cover H is
That's
a Mateo
great.
Scalera. That's gorgeous. We got everything in here from Derek Loffman, Jorge Corona, Scalera, Jai Lee, Peach Momoko, all kinds of stuff here.
They don't show the McFarlane.
They do.
Where is it? That was N.
Oh, nope. Yep, that's the one they don't show. You're right.
Crazy.
Yeah, so all kinds of good stuff. For issue 50, still only $3.99.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, why
Being
not?
too gougy on that one.
Unless they, keep it down so people have to buy that are more tempted to buy 5 or 6 of their favorite covers.
Absolutely. Because I'm looking at that Jai Lee like, I like you.
They're all really nice.
Yeah, they really are all very, very good. All right. Not to be undersold, that one was a little before Youngblood issue 100 from our boy Rob Liefeld. Cover A by Rob Liefeld. Art and story by Rob Liefeld. Cover B, Rob Liefeld. Cover C and D by TBA.
But probably Liefeld.
Probably more Liefeld.
Yeah. You couldn't get a commitment, or when is it coming out?
They haven't finished drawing the pouches yet, so we do not know.
Yeah. Can you get me a page by 4/21? That would be great.
Yes. Now, Rob Liefeld for the 100th issue, we are going. We want $4.99 for this book.
Yeah.
$4.99,
Yeah.
32 pages.
Yeah.
Not showing the restraint we got from Fairyland.
No.
Another new #1, Fireborn #1, story by Kurt Pyers and Franklin Jonas, art by Patrick Mulholland.
Cool.
A new series set in the world of lost fantasy. Aaron Hilberg was just another rich kid, fail son, ghosting his responsibilities, hopping rooftops, and hating his billionaire father in peace, until a mysterious floating dragon egg bonds to him and ignites a hidden lineage of ancient magic inside his body. This is a fantasy, dragons, and mythology superhero action adventure.
Who can't relate to that? Billionaire dad,
So, one thing I love, we have an oversized 48-page issue 1, $5.
Okay.
And we have some beautiful covers. We got a bunch of Patrick Mulholland covers. Jai Lee, we got some sketch stuff. Tyler Kirkham doing one as well.
The Patrick Mulholland interior art is very nice.
Is very good. Very good. And now returning Headlopper #1, celebrating 10 years.
That's a bigger surprise than I Hate Fairyland.
I'm assuming this is just a one-off because it's a 64-page.
Nope, 4 issue series.
Where do you see that? Oh, 1 of 4. It's on the front of the book, but not in the actual solicit.
Yep.
Yeah. With the dark forces of Mung dodging their every step, Norag and Agatha embark on a quest to find the heart of the demigod Sobiesk, the next name on Norgal's kill list.
I did not like it.
$6 a piece.
10 years ago, I did not like it, so I will not be reading it this time.
There we go. From Michael Chaves, who we know from the Conjuring franchise, we get Corpse Night #1.
Do you recognize that art a little bit when you look at it? When you glance at it? That's the Manifest Destiny guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember how crazy I was about Manifest Destiny?
Yes, I wonder if we get cliffhangers at the end of all these. That would be amazing.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we'd always get those big splash pages.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I loved that. Absolutely. So is that Matthew Roberts? Or?
Yeah, Matthew Roberts.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, a war ravages France. A young girl named Foy lives in a relative peace with her father until tragedy strikes as Foy struggles to fend for herself. She is granted a miracle. Her father returns from the dead to protect her. That's awesome. That looks good. Inside it does look good. Even they give us a big splash page there too. I'm in. Now we get Ghost Machine, the official guidebook #1.
You know your universe is getting big that you've created if you have to put out a guidebook. That's pretty cool.
Geiger, Junkyard Joe, Redcoat, you name it.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Good looking book.
I like the homages too. Very nice. Like the Who's Who.
I'm going to leave this one to you because I can't pronounce any names off of it.
Which one am I looking at?
In Your Skin.
Oh, Aditya Bidikar and Solm on art. This is Priyanka is a Bollywood Uber fan who's been obsessed with the film star Ayesha Sen since she was a kid. She watched her movies over and over, and now knows her dance moves beat for beat. But after a once-in-a-lifetime chance to meet her goes awry, Ayesha announces her impending retirement from movies. Priyanka decides that if Ayesha isn't going to live the life she's supposed to, Priyanka would be more than happy to take over for her. Body horror meets erotic fiction. All right, that's different.
Very different. It is horror satire.
Yeah, clever.
A lot of watercolors there.
Mm-hmm.
Royals, 1 of 6. Derek Kirkman and Jacob Perez, twin brothers Paul and Castor, have casted the perfect poker hustle using their uncanny telepathic connection. But they might have finally met their match when they risk it all against leader of the Bloody Cocks, the most ruthless chemicals in Seoul, Korea.
They are the Bloody Cocks. You're right.
Gotta watch out for those Bloody Cocks.
My God. Yeah, this I like the art style a lot. Who is that?
That would be Jacob Perez.
Jacob Perez. It's really nice.
Yeah, we giving a little bit of a Rounders feel.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'll check this out for sure.
Then we have The Darkness versus Angelus, a one-shot. Mark Silvestri, of course, Matt Hawkins, Ryan Caddy. Oversized special issue, 48 pages. If you like either of those properties.
Yeah, I like Matt Hawkins, but I haven't seen anything from him for a while.
Did you read Final Boss, Drew?
No.
Final Boss, Mask Vigilante, a one-shot by Tyler Kirkham. 24 pages, $4. G.I. Joe, a real American hero, Silent Missions. Story by Joel Jones and Declan Shalvey. Art by Joel Jones and Mike Spencer. Superstar creators present unforgettable all-new Cobra Silent Missions. So this is yet again the silent issues, Drew.
Yeah, this is Joel Jones doing a G.I. Joe comic, which I would not have guessed on my bingo card ever. So that's pretty neat.
So this is Joel Jones. This is Baroness #1, 32 pages. Then we have from Howard Porter, Copperhead #1, silent issue.
Okay.
Jorge Fornes. And then we have from Gabriel Hardman, Crimson Guard, #1. These are all 32 pages, $4. And then we have from Jorge Fornes, Firefly, #1.
So the whole
And
month
then
of
we have
April is
Tom DeFalco, Zartan, one shot.
okay. So each week in the month of April is a Silent G.I. Joe issue now.
Silent.
What do you think of silent issues, Kyle?
I mean, some of my favorite comics are silent issues. Pizza Dog, stuff like that.
How about 4 or 5 in 1 month?
Way too much. But they did this before, if I remember correctly.
This many?
No, but they did silent G.I. Joe stuff.
Yeah, sure. And I think they're fun as an occasional once 2 years or so out of a break from a comic. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, that was fun, kind of well crafted. I could follow along, but this is bullshit. I mean, you're gonna have this stack of comics, and you're gonna read all 5 or 6 or however many there were in about 3 minutes, and you're gonna feel like really empty.
Yeah.
You're gonna flip through it and you'll be like, oh, okay.
So if you were, you're a big Joel Jones guy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were going to put in parentheses, like, from Joel Jones, and you put what she's known for, what are you putting?
Probably Catwoman.
Not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I would probably put Catwoman and that thing that where the woman was the assassin. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Maybe that one.
Moving on, we have Monstrous, #61 from Marjorie Liu. New story arc starting. Kilroy is here. We have a one-shot from Joe Pruitt.
Okay.
Blood and Thunder 12 from Benito Crano. Capes #6, of course, has Robert Kirkman. That's the Invincible Universe. Dorks or Dorks. It's issue #3, half dwarf, half orc, all dork. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn 18, Jimmy Palmiotti. Death Fight Forever, 3 of 5. This is, of course, looks like the video game fighting game.
Yeah. A little Street Fighter-ish.
Yep. Department of Truth 38, James Tinian, and Ben Templesmith on art. God, I recognize that from a mile away.
That's interior art.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Die Loaded #6, Karen Gillan. Love those covers. Oh, that's so cool. Exquisite Corpses 12, James Tinian IV.
And that's not the final issue.
No, we're still going.
I thought for sure that was going to max out at 12. Actually, I thought it was going to max out at 9. Okay. All right.
Keep on rolling, baby.
So that means there's some issues coming up where nobody dies because they're down to like 3 or 4 killers left. So that means there's going to be some slow issues.
Feral 22, Tony Fleeks. Free Planet 11, Aubrey Sitterson, that's right. I missed an I for a T. G.I. Joe 21, Joshua Williamson. We're back to issues with words on these ones here.
Guy in glass houses or no glass houses should not throw stones, but they sell these little eyeglasses at the dollar store. They call them cheaters, and you should maybe get some.
Yeah, or I could just make my PDF bigger.
Also good. That works as well.
Yep. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, the Larry Hama. This is issue number 327.
Not silent.
Not silent. And then we have more Larry Hama. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. Number 14, The Hama Files. First appearance of Destros. We're getting you back to some of the OG Joe stuff.
Now, this is Robert Kirkman maximizing his license. You know,
Media tie. Yeah.
He acquires a property, and he's like, "Let's go, mofo's.
That's right.
Let's tear it up."
Yep. At issue 23, Geiger 23, Jeff Johns, the Northerner, Dead America conclusion. So that storyline's coming to an end. Ghost Pepper 10, Lulabi. Gunslinger Spawn 54 by Todd McFarlane. Invincible Universe Battle Beasts number 8. This is more Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley. Kingspawn 56. Lost Fantasy 9. Don't remember there being 3 artists on this, but Kirk Pyers, Franklin Jonas, and Timmy Heeg. Those are some nice video game cover. Different covers. That's pretty nice. I like that. Lucky Devils 9 of 9. That's Charles Soulbuck coming to an end at 9 issues. You know how they put the tagline like, "This is a horror, this is a thing." The tagline for Lucky Devils is XXX.
Really?
Yeah. Malevolent 4. That's our boy Justin Jordan. Narco number 2 of 5. Doug Wagner. It's a really good looking cover, eh? Radiant Black 43, my boy Kyle Higgins. Rat City 25, Erica Schultz. Redcoats 8, Jeff Johns, as we continue to get more from the Ghost Machine universe.
Yeah.
Rogue Sun 35, Scorched 52, Todd McFarlane on that one. Skinbreaker 8, more Robert Kirkman. Boy, I didn't realize he was doing as much as he is. We also will let you buy the Skinbreaker 8 Treasury Edition.
Okay.
For $15.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Skinbreaker 8 is the finale of this miniseries.
Okay.
This Robert Kirkman and David Finch miniseries. Who will lead them now? Robert Kirkman and David Finch's epic reaches its action-packed conclusion.
So this was David Finch on art, and so therefore I know all 8 of these was in the can before he released issue 1 because there were no delays.
None.
And Finch cannot put stuff out on time. So he must have said, "Tell me when you're done,
Kirkman
bro.
had him chained to a chair.
Let me know when you're done, and then I'll put out issue 1."
Super Creep Show number 2 of 5, Jerry Dugan. It's a homage cover there. The Things on the Doorstep 3 of 5, Simon Burks.
That Super Creep Show is Jerry Duggan and Marv Wolfman writing together.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Simon Burks, I'm not familiar with him. Do we know who that is? No.
No, we do not. Tigress Island 2 of 5, Patrick Kidlin.
Okay.
And art by Fink.
Excuse me. Bless you.
Yes.
Gesundheit. An island prison full of lost women.
Yes.
Hello.
You had me at Lost Women.
Yeah.
And if you've got some extra cash, your cover B for $10 is naked.
Oh, look at that.
Transformers 31. Of course, more Robert Kirkman. New story arc, Megatron. Beautiful Megatron cover. Lots of beautiful Megatron covers.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera 3 of 4. Tyler Boss on those. Viking Moon 5 of 5. This Joe Pruitt vehicle is finishing up. Void Rivals 29. Oh, I used to have, that was one of my favorite toys. Sharkticon. Yeah. Oh, that was so awesome. Man, that unlocked a core memory.
That's great.
Note to self, hold on. I'm opening up a tab real quick and putting in.
Core memory. Sharkticon must have Sharkticon.
Yeah. Oh, look that. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. That was awesome. Yes. Walking Dead 134. Robert Kirkman. And Walking Dead 135. Oh, White Skies is after that. By William Harms. Witchblade 20. World Tree 20 by James Tinney. And that one keeps on trucking. Wrestle Heist 5. Kyle Starks.
Yes. You know this is going to be good.
The forever crossover of comics and wrestling.
I know. I don't get it, but it's a thing.
And I'm going to leave you to the trades.
Oh, yeah. Artificial trade paperback. That's another Maria Lovett thing. They're all the same. Pick one up at random. They read exactly the same. Everything Dead and Dying gets collected, so you can see it all in its glory. They say it's The Last of Us meets Yellowstone. No, it's not. Final Boss Volume 1 gets a trade. G.I. Joe Volume 5 trade. I'm sure there's a couple of those. Happy Deluxe Edition, the Grant Morrison, which I read this a long time ago. It was pretty good. Invincible New Edition gets Volume 15 trade. Lego Ninjago Dark Island Trilogy. Okay, I forgot about that.
Forgot about Lego.
Yeah. Volume 2 of Lost Fantasy trade. No Man's Land, the Simon Kudransky joint gets a trade.
Ooh.
Paper Girls Backpack Edition Volume 2.
Love Paper Girls.
Sweet. By the way, just read.
Oh, yeah, I saw you put a VKV thing up.
Yeah, BKV Spectators, which was his Substack, where he's putting out like a page a week or page every couple of days or something.
Page a week? What a job to have.
And his, it was collected. It was 300 pages in a trade. And
6 years.
Yeah, and I mean, he might have put out more than that. I don't know, but I didn't Substack. I didn't subscribe. So, but anyway, the conceit is, chicks in movie theater. Gunman comes in, shoots up the theater, kills her. Her soul leaves her body. But she doesn't go anywhere. She just kind of floats around, and she's like just a soul. But she can't interact with anybody. That's not also dead and left behind. Like,
so she just gets to watch movies.
She just gets to watch the humanity for decades and decades and decades, and it's pretty cool. It's a really high concept thing. I think they could boil it down and it'd be a really good movie. Probably not a series, but his track record, somebody will butcher it. But it was really good and nice to get a new BKV. Haven't had anything for a little while because Saga's on another goddamn hiatus.
Yuck.
Anyway, Rat City Volume 2 gets a trade. Sisterhood, a Hyde Street story. Not familiar with that. Sunstone, a new edition. I've read the first volume, haven't read any more. So this one is right up my alley. This would be Volume
Sunstone.
2.
It's fun.
Yeah. Spawn Origins, Volume 32 trade paperback. Transformers Generation 1, Volume 5 trade. Does that mean it's
I love that cover B on that Generation 1 where it's got Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah,
the
tape,
cassette tape.
Yeah, that's great. I can't believe there's been this. Yeah, I guess there has been that many issues, so it can be in Volume 5. Violator trade, Void Rivals gets a deluxe edition, book 2 hardcover.
Hot rod.
Looks very cool. And that's where we finish, man. And let me just tip the cap. And I don't know who actually is like the layout designer for this catalog. I'm going to give the credit to Eric Stevenson, the publisher. It might be the marketing guy or gal, but they're not credited on this catalog, and it's just well done.
Heaters first number ones from the top.
Yeah, the heaters at the top. Your heavy hitters, then your ongoings. Everybody gets a solid page plus.
Yeah,
and then you throw in extras to sell that book, and nobody gets a postage stamp mention, and they're in the right order, and then you get the trades at the end and the collected editions at the end, and this is how you do a catalog. Now, is it because...
It's just weird that it's so much better than Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to read half of this. I'll probably read around half of this because I read a lot of Image, but I want to read all of it because it's so well done. It's just so well presented, and you're like, everything looks great. Everything looks good. You're selling me every single issue. This is like better than DC catalog and like miles and miles better than the Marvel catalog.
Yeah.
And whoever does this, and I can't be Stevenson because he's too high up. So it's got to be one of their marketing people that sends me emails that does this. But they're doing a great job. Well done.
Yeah. 100%.
Well done. All right, let's slide over to our good friends at Cover Price and see what they got going on.
Yeah, Cover Price, we are on the week of January 12th, and our number one book, Absolute Superman 15 by Juan Ferreira. It's hard to believe that it's issue 15, but here we are. To some, that may be a daunting number, but those behind the series aimed to make this a stellar jumping on point for new collectors. One saga closed, another one just opened. Perfect timing for newcomers joining the Absolute universe. With a cover that's done this well, and it's angsty, and collectors found this cover got that darker side of Superman across. 71 copies on the secondary market, a high sale of $150 for a CGC 9.8, and $49 for Rawls. My. Entering 2, Godzilla number 6. The retailer incentive 1 in 25. We saw 11 copies on the secondary market of this retailer incentive. High sale of $115 for a raw. But we did settle down to about $71. Assorted Crisis Event. The second issue. The regular Eric Zawalski cover. This series' popularity exploded recently after it was reported across the internet that it was one of the best of 2025. Since that hit, collectors have been doubling back and focusing heavily on any issue to fill out their run. The most important, of course, issue 1, was seeing insane aftermarket numbers before collectors moved on to other issues. What began as a rising buzz quickly turned into genuine enthusiasm, with readers embracing the story and eagerly securing the next issue for their collection. We saw 21 copies, high sale of $32 for Raw, settling in at $27. More on Absolute Batman, this time the Arkham Special, the Steve Scroce cover. Ooh. 32 copies sold, high sale of $25, settling to $15 for that Arkham Special. Then we had the Javier Rodriguez cover for that Arkham Special. We saw 83 copies of that one move. That one was more easy to get a hold of. We saw CGC 9.8 go for $75 on that one, and then it settled in at $20. And then we have the Joshua Hickson cover for the Arkham Special. 966 copies, Drew.
Wow.
On the secondary market, $63 for CGC 9.8, and then settling to $13. more for Absolute Batman, this time issue 2. Issue 2 getting another 20 copies in the secondary market. $35 for Raw, selling to $29. Absolute Batman 11, the Nick Dragotta cover, 25 copies. CGC 9.8 selling for $159 on that one. Raw's at $50. Back to the Arc M special. Riley Rossmo's cover sold 53 copies on the secondary market. CGC to 9.8 going for $65. Raw's for $18 on that one. And rounding out the top 10, we have Absolute Batman. This time the rank 8 or the number 8 cover. 41 copies on the secondary market for that one. High of $120 for CGC 9.8 and Raw's at 17. My goodness.
So much Batman love.
Absolute Batman.
So much Batman love and dominance. And it doesn't end there, folks. So buckle up.
Buckle up.
At rank 11, we have Assorted Crisis Events number 1. We talked about this one. We don't know why. It doesn't look like we know why. We just don't know why. Absolute Martian Manhunter comes in at rank 12. I forgot to tell you, we only sold 8 copies of that first issue of Absolute Crisis Events, and it was raw around $16. At rank 12, Absolute Martian Manhunter number 1. Yes, the weakest one in my opinion, but it's picking up with a lot of people. 12 copies sold. Raw's around $14. Maybe I should give it another chance. At rank 13, The Beauty, Jeremy Hahn. It sold 12 copies. High sale of $120 for a 9.8. Raw's around 17. Infernal Hulk, the Nick Klein regular, comes in at rank 14. And it sells 12 copies with Raw's around $15. So high sale of 15, Raw's around 10. The Beauty, the Jenny Frison B cover, which I believe is the one I have. I think I might have both, actually. I might have A and B. The tracked 7 copies sold with a 9.8 going for $146 and Raw's around $46. Rank 16, here they come, folks. Absolute Batman Annual 2025 sold 16 copies, $100 for a 9.8. Raw's around $36. Absolute Batman 9, the Nick Dragotta regular, $190 for a CGC 9.8. Raw's around $30. Absolute Batman Annual, the Daniel Warren Johnson regular, sold 63 more copies. High sale of $224 for a 9.8. Raw's around $46. Rank 19, we have Absolute Batman 12, the Nick Dragotta regular, selling 30 copies. High sale of $150 for a 9.8. Raw's around 21. And rounding out the top 20 in the old Spawn number 1 slot is Absolute Batman number 1, the Nick Dragotta, selling 111 copies. High sale of $430 for a 9.8. Raw's around $169. So their methodology is also a little suspect on those numbers. They dwarf everything above it, but yet they must go by percentages, I guess. Percentage increase?
Yeah,
I'm not sure how they actually do these rankings anymore. So it's very confusing. But there's no question. Absolute Batman is the comic of the year.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Drew. I was paying very little attention to you. I was on eBay searching for Sharkticon.
Did you get it?
His name is Null. He is literally the dumbest Transformer of all time. But I so remember having this ugly little thing on my dresser. Holy crap!
And is it gone? Do you still have it?
I think it's in that box that Mom has.
Yeah. She hasn't given you all the stuff of your childhood and made you take it?
I put it on a shelf in the barn and then walked away when she told me to take it home.
Oh.
I assume it's still there.
It's probably still there. Safe and sound.
Sharkticon.
That's awesome.
It's so ugly and stupid. Gosh. Okay, sorry. I apologize. Thank you, Cover Price. Now it's time for our sneak peek next week.
I am Googling it right now.
Sharkticon. And then his name is Gnaw, Gnaw. We're looking at the G1 version from 1986. He is the exact 1986 colors you would think he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Yep.
It's hideous. I love it.
So that had to be my toy, because you were just born. So
we didn't get everything as soon as they came out. Drew.
no, that was my toy.
You think so?
Yeah, that was a hand me down. Then I must have been the Transformers guy, and you got my stuff. That's what it looks like to me.
It's very possible.
Yeah,
I just remember.
Yep, it's all coming back to me now.
Oh, that's so awesome. All right, let's head over to Lunar Distributions, look at the items coming out for January the 28th, and start where everybody starts with everything. Boy, let's start with Absolute Batman, Drew.
Yeah, look at that. It's a beautiful Dick Dragotta cover. Why would you ever go off of cover A?
So let's go ahead and I'll pick A and you pick B, and we can just end the sneak peek right now.
We're done. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's an easy slam dunk if you want it.
Then we got Absolute Flash, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Wonder Woman. Holy Gilla March, Absolute Wonder Woman cover C.
Look at that.
Chew cover B. Holy cow.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Pulling out the stops.
No doubt. Batman the Killing Joke facsimile cover A and foil B.
Another one.
Wow.
Another one. Wow.
I think I have what's considered the 8th printing of the original one.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I had the first printing either.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bug Wars Spider Witch special one shot.
Yeah.
That's cool. With a XXX not safe
polybag,
for work polybag special. That would be naked Spider Witch boobs, I'm guessing.
I don't know. It sounds scarier than it does sexy.
Yeah, it is.
Spiders have 8 eyes. Does that mean they have like 8 boobs too?
Well, there was a few floating around.
DC KO, the kids are all fight special #1. Get it? Instead of the kids are all right.
Yeah.
Kids are all, get it? Get it?
Yep, I'm done. I'm done with KO.
Yeah. DC Marvel Batman Deadpool #1 going to a second printing of that one shot. And with that second printing comes a cover A, a cover B, a cover C, a cover D.
Very nice.
4 more bites at the apple.
Yep. Milk it. You don't get together that often, DC and Marvel, so milk it.
DC's Supergirl Next Door #1 one shot.
There's our Bjorn Barron's Detective Comics cover. That's massive.
Oh, wow, yeah. Greg Smallwood's a good one, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time #1.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Here in Lunar, I'm not sure why, but that's okay.
Yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
Oh, I'm sorry. These are Dynamic Forces. That's the DF. Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, so Dynamic Forces has just now hit Lunar Distributions. I don't know where it has been for the last 6 months.
It was with our good friends over at Diamond.
It was still in Previous World because you couldn't pull it up.
I think nothing was there. It was just all in limbo until they got out of the bankruptcy contract. I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on TV.
Oh, man, we got a lot of filler stuff. Looks like moved over. We also have Feral 20, Tony Fleeks.
Escape from Skull Island #1. That could be
it's all that.
Something that's I cannot tell the publisher. I should probably get glasses myself.
Do they sell these glasses that you can wear?
Yeah. I don't know what that began.
Legendary Comics.
Legendary. Good job. There's a ton of covers for that, by the way.
None of them any good.
A lot of monkeys. Monkeys on covers sells really well.
Is that what they say?
That's 100% true. I swear to God.
Ferocious #3 from Mad Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Flash 29.
Cranking out the covers.
G.I. Joe 18. Not to be confused with G.I. Joe Real American Hero, 49.
No, it's totally different.
Completely.
How could you get those confused?
Green Lantern, 31. Harley and Ivy, Life and Crimes, 3.
And then straight up Harley, 58.
Just old Harley. David Nakayama's not a bad cover.
No.
And Hyukley's not a bad cover.
Never.
Then Harley Quinn Cross Elvira, issue 4. Heavy Metal Magazine 4. Capes from the Invincible Universe. Justice League Red, Stephanie Hans with a beautiful cover B.
Yeah.
Justice League Unlimited 15, Kevin Wada, Cardstock, DCKO. That's a really good Mr. Fantastic or whatever.
A lot of Red Sonjas. Spirit of the Shadows. That's a Oni Press. All right. That's a number 1. Carl Kerschel doing one of them.
Yeah. Superman 34. Dan Mora, cover A.
Yeah, that's great.
Terminator Metal 4. Dynamite Comics. Oh, a Jai Lee cover on Thundercats isn't bad.
Some young bloods. Plenty of young bloods.
Void Rivals 26 cover A. There's my boy on the front cover. Look at that. Sharkticon Hordes.
I'm not showing much from Marvel, Kyle. Are you seeing much?
Did you not hear me? Sharkticon was on the cover of Void Rivals.
Oh, no. I didn't hear that.
How dare you?
Let me go back. I skipped right over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have your dates incorrectly for Marvel? Because there are 3 pages of items.
I have 123 to 130 to catch 128. Is that not right?
Yeah, sure. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1.
Yeah.
A lot of cool variants on that one. Captain America number 1. The new Captain America.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Chip Zdarsky writing that.
Oh, I didn't check the show variants button.
Oh, so yeah, you're just seeing one cover from everything.
Yeah. There we go.
Daredevil Cross Punisher, The Devil's Trigger, issue 1. The new Iron Man number 1. Beautiful Scotty Young cover. I actually like that Scotty Young on that one. And then Venom. But yeah, a few new number 1s from Marvel there. So that's...
Yeah. But, I mean, I can't do this all the time. But I really love that Nick Dragotta Absolute Batman 16, Kyle.
Do you now? Way to go out on a limb.
I mean, it's an easy layup, but I mean, I haven't done an Absolute Batman in 3 weeks. So that's
starting to itch.
That's a lot of restraint, I think I've shown. And I'm going to take it.
There you go. I am going to go out on a limb with our boy Chip Zdarsky and his take on Captain America. So I'm going to go Captain America number 1. Some of these beautiful variants here.
Oh, wait. What?
Did this thing actually come out this week, or did it come out last week?
Those must be like new printings.
Yeah, because I can't find a price because Marvel Cover doesn't do that. Yeah, because they also have issue 2 out and issue 3 out. These are just variants. Never mind.
Yeah, those are variants. Now you're in a pickle.
Now everything sucks.
Yeah.
Go back to Void Rivals because my boy's on the cover.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
That seems like a fair choice. Which one was that?
Oh, that's obviously Void Rivals. That would be the cover A. The Lorenzo de Felicis. The quintessential war rages on. Sharkticon hordes sweep the sacred ring of the Zertonians, and our Garthians finally reach unity in fighting a common enemy. Everybody's after my Sharkticons.
The podcast is comics for fun and profit, not profit and profit. So that's why. That's perfectly legitimate, Kyle.
Sharkticon is on cover B as well, but he's getting his ass handed to him. So let's go cover A.
Yeah.
He's winning in that one.
Love it.
I love it. That's awesome. I want to thank you guys for tagging along with Drew and myself as we go through all the beautiful and wonderful things comics has to offer us in this week's introductory session here. From Absolute Batman to Void Rivals, we go through everything and we try to figure out what's going on. We thank you guys so much for tagging along with us. If you want more from Drew and myself, head on over to patreon.com. Find comics for fun and profits. Throw a couple bucks our way. Get things early and ad-free. We very much appreciate you guys. So for Drew and for myself, see ya.
Cows got a grit when the deep tanks glow. Steel fin slicing, teeth like snow. Big and dumb, yeah, that's the charm. Perfect soldiers live in alarm. Quintessing courts, a rigged charade. Guilty, then the splash is made. Mock trial lasts from tentacled kings. Drop the captives, hear the metal scream. They don't think much, they don't feel pain. They just swarm like rain. Release the Sharkticons, let them feed tonight. Raise the teeth, tearing through the fight. Not built to last, but they don't care. They come in waves, they're everywhere. Kyle knows the truth, yeah, Kyle understands. You don't beat sharks, you survive the swarm. Sometimes Titacons, sometimes free, sometimes just monsters in the galaxy. No single name, no unified creed, just hunger coded in every need. Like piranha metal in a feeding craze. Full-size bots gone in seconds flat. Armor cracks, sparks like rain. Numbers win where strength won't reign. You hear the music, you feel the dread. Steel gets fed. The Sharkticons, claws and chrome, cosmic oceans, nowhere's home. Quintessent chuckles, echo loud, Kyle cheering for the gnashing crowd. They're not heroes, they're not plans. Their teeth in chaos, perfectly damned. Swims different, got a spark inside. Release friend on the Autobot side. Proof that even in a monster shell, there's a story worth a tale to tell. Air sharks screaming through the sky. Land sharks crawling, sea sharks fly. Upgraded jaws, upgraded fear. Kyle shouting, this is why they're here. Why they're here. Release the Sharkticons.